We are gathered here today to lay to rest a friend to some of you, an enemy to others, but will always be remembered as part of the family. This poor soul was doomed from the start, and now its fate is worse than that of the fifth generation, which is almost impossible to fathom given what it went through. God mode, flying, insta streaks, full mod menus. What started out as a mostly harmless clan tag and 20th Prestige XP lobby hacks turned into something much more deadly. It was first infected by things such as slow-mo, wall hacks and x-ray vision, unlimited UAVs, changing gun skins to things like the AUG H-bar, slingshot bullets sending you flying off the map, and even walking AC-130s. It has now gotten so bad that even though the symptoms are invisible, the problems that it causes cannot be ignored. The issue is extremely widespread that you cannot last more than an hour or two without something cropping up. Look at this footage right here by my buddy Stewis. Freak Siamang 784 is just running around with an ACR and stabbing people while invisible. By the way, why is one of the telltale signs of the disease the ACR? I mean, it's already the most powerful virus. Why is it necessary to use it on top of an already potent disease? Here's some footage from Executioner of a player Elemental Pred using a JTAG to edit his gamertag in real time. He changes it to Star General, be my friend, but nobody on his team wants to befriend a hacking little shit stain. This is a much more obvious symptom in the further stages of the illness. Then we have some footage of Sergeant Bumwhiskers trying to smash back at this debilitating disease. Am Tartarus isn't carrying the pathogen yet, and Sergeant Bumwhiskers fights it off by using a teabag remedy that he heard about on the internet. As a matter of fact, he was even doing things like giving the deadly illness the silent treatment, simply doing things that would expel the cause without having his body to fight back against it, because he knew that it would just make the disease harder to cure. Sadly for Bumwhiskers, Tartarus would eventually succumb to the pathogen and cause a wrath of terror upon the lobby. Sergeant Bumwhiskers could no more fight against the cause of the disease, and worse yet, another player in the lobby became trapped in his own corner of dementia. I cannot believe that this illness would stoop so low as to try and be funny by trolling and trapping people. That isn't all for our friend Bumwhiskers, though. Eventually the disease became even more powerful and the symptoms weren't invisible anymore. No matter how hard he tried, he could not take down the deadly virus. The worst part about this stage of development? The name could be changed. We have a CB Powerhouse, most likely the actual one, on Bumwhiskers' team, yet the cheating little cum guzzler has changed his gamertag to match, putting an innocent person's integrity at bay, much in Executioner's case. Speaking of integrity, this is either the real Vanos or another game tag change. I'm assuming it's the latter, since if it was the real person, he would probably be on GTA 5 making those forced laughter videos. But then, there's the very last stage of this disease that we unfortunately have to show you. The scenes are graphic, so if you have little ones, shield their eyes. But, I mean, most modders are fucking tweens anyway, so they probably have seen and or used this shit. In one game, we have two very different viral attacks that are going on. The invisible one that we have previously seen here by Jinx Echo, but that was a harmless little cough compared to FaZe Apex. Why is it always the cheaters and boosters that are wannabe FaZe members? They do realize that they're never getting into the clan if they hack and fucking cheat and boost like that, right? What fucking dumb shits. He starts giving the teabag treatment when all of a sudden he levitates off the ground like David Blaine. What is he doing here? It looks like the twerk hack. I've never seen this before. He's bobbing up and down through the map like a fucking sewing machine. He can even glitch through walls and shit. And of course, look at the kill cam. A giant red hitbox around the enemy, as if he couldn't already be good enough with God mode. At least we know he doesn't have an aimbot with that shitty aim. This scene is something straight out of the illness of the 5th generation. Certainly it couldn't be happening on the 8th. For the grand finale, this ass clown decides to change everyone's gamertag to Michael Jackson. This scene is straight out of the Thriller music video. It's fucking terrifying. Switching back to Bum Whiskers, we see some Michael Jackson on Michael Jackson crime right here. And of course, the invisible Jinx Echo is above the fucking bomb, but somehow his team defuses it and wins the round. There are not one, but two fucking modders on the other team, and they still lose the round? That's fucking pathetic. It gets so bad that even his own teammates start turning against him. Have you ever seen a virus fight itself? This is an amazing scientific breakthrough, folks. This is how we must fight back against this deadly disease. We need to start at the root cause, negligence by Activision. While they're busy making Titanfall 1.5, the old generations are being left to die in nursing homes while the shitty new generations are finding brand new homes. The real specialist bonus with all of the perks. The original dome, not that Strike Zone and Unearth bullshit. Golden ACRs and MP7s, terminal for free. The actual AC-130 supports stealth bombers, and yes, even Dead Man's dick. You will be missed. Goodbye, old friend. Until we can convince people to release the cure for this disease, it's like AIDS every time I put you in the disc tray.